Hey guys, welcome back to the Keto Connect kitchen. Today we are going to show you how to make pumpkin cream cheese pinwheels. Pumpkin is just such a good flavor, doesn't matter the time of year. These will also be great for the holiday season. Let's get down to business. In this bowl we have a stick of butter, 8 tablespoons, and 2 ounces of cream cheese. They're both room temperature. That is essential because we're just going to cream it together and you want it to be easily mixed. Perfect. We're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of powdered erythritol. Now let's give it a quick mix before we add our flours. For the last 2 ingredients, we're going to, in a separate bowl, mix coconut flour and almond flour. 1/4 cup coconut flour and 1 cup almond flour. And then we're gonna give it a mix. Okay, now in 2 parts, you're gonna add it to your cream cheese butter mixture. Now is a good time to grab a spatula. Push all your ingredients down and give it another mix. That looks good. Since brands of almond flour and coconut flour vary, the test to make sure you have a good dough is to see if you can roll it out. If you can, then your dough is good to go. Grab 2 pieces of parchment paper. So I'm gonna put the whole batch, the whole dough batter into the center and just give it a little morph. Use your hands. Don't be scared to get in there. Kind of like a square, because we are gonna flatten this entire thing out and fill it with some delicious pumpkin goodness. Other piece on top. Grab your nearest cylinder type of item that resembles a rolling pin and let's spread this out. Roll it out, sorry. You want it as rectangular and squarish as possible, also thin enough that you can get a nice pinwheel.
Transplant.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta perform surgery when you're baking. Sometimes you leave sponges in the body. That happens more frequently than you think. Yeah. This looks good. Couple transplants. Remember, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And these cookies are delish. Now, on to the fun part. So now what we're gonna fill these cookies with is this incredible pumpkin latte syrup. So we made a pumpkin latte. It was really good, check that out. And Matt made the syrup that went in that, and we're gonna use the same exact mixture in these cookies. He's gonna show you how to make it right now.
So we're gonna use half of this can. It's just under 1 cup worth of pumpkin. And I'm actually gonna start by putting a half cup of water in there. You basically want half the can. Then we're also going to use half a cup of powdered erythritol. Give it a little mix. Now it's time for the pumpkin pie spice. This is where you get all the good flavor. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon. There it is. Now just mix and let this cook down for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay guys, we're back. It's been 10 minutes and check out the consistency here. You can see there's no real like water in the pan at all. Just real good like thick pumpkin pie consistency kind of.
And we're back. So let's fill this bad boy. So we are going to roll it the long way. So this is gonna be topping over to create the pinwheel. So when you're doing that, you wanna leave 1 edge. So we're gonna leave this edge a little clean. So this looks good right here. You can add as much or as little as you want. Majority of the carbs come from this pumpkin spice coating. So just be wary of that when you're just lumping it on. Lumping's a weird word. So this can be a little tricky. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna lift up the parchment paper. That makes it easier as opposed to lifting up the cookie dough itself. Once you get it to the end, we're just gonna wrap it in this parchment paper itself. Oh. And place this in the freezer for 4 hours. It'll be good. And we'll be back in 2 to 4 hours. We're back. It's been 2 hours. This is rock solid. So let's cut our cookies up. It's okay if there's a little splitting. Okay. So we're gonna do like a 1/2 inch thick. You can make them as thick or as thin as you want. Now, once you get them cut, you can place them right on the parchment paper onto a baking sheet. These aren't going to spread out at all. So if you fit them all onto one sheet, that's totally fine. So the amount of cookies you're gonna get is 24 perfect pumpkin cream cheese pinwheels. So now we've got them all on our cookie sheet and we have our oven preheating to 350. We're gonna put these in for 18 minutes. The day in advance, I would say make them. They're done. Oh yeah. Oh my God, it smells like fall time in here. Oh, that could have been unsafe. Ooh, look at these. "18 minutes was perfect. You can see how they like browned on the edges. That's what you're looking for. So they're still really soft right now. When they come out, don't get excited. Don't go and try it because they need to set. So as over time, I would say at least an hour personally, they set, they harden up, and then you can pick it up and it's like a crunchy pinwheel. Personally though, a day in advance is the way to go with these. If you're like taking them to Thanksgiving dinner or to just some party or someone's house, I would make them the day before, and then the following day, they're really just the perfect crunch. So it is slightly pick upable, and we want to try these for you. So I'm gonna have Matt come around because I can't do almond flour, unfortunately. We're gonna have to trust his word for it.
Hey guys, what's up? So we are headed out to a fancy romantic dinner. So I gotta try these while they're still warm, which I'm not mad at, but they taste better when they're cold. And just to let you guys know, these can be a bit crumbly, especially if you're trying them before they cool. Perfect for fall. This would go perfect with like a nice fall morning coffee. So good. One other note, guys, is you can make this, if you don't want to make the pumpkin syrup or you don't have pumpkins or whatever, you can just make this without the filling, just form it into a log and then just cut it. And it's like a pretty good cream cheese shortbread cookie. You can go that route too. Give these a try. Perfect for Thanksgiving, 4th of July it will work for, Martin Luther King Day it'd be great for, President's Day, Valentine's Day. Pumpkin is not relegated to fall holidays. That's the new campaign I'm on. Let's do pumpkin year round, guys. That's it. Try these.